Welcome to yet another exciting edition of Chelsea's Lounge. This week we're talking relationship and money. Can we have a good relationship without money? Is money the root of all evil? Or is money having any impact on people's relationship? Can you have a relationship and go like, okay, my partner doesn't have money, but God will provide. And for how long will you stay in that relationship? So you can enjoy the conversation as usual. But know that this program is probably brought to you by Amando Diospray. We have Amando Noir and then Amando Mystery. You can go to any of the shell shops available around you and then you can grab one for yourself. So we have yours truly, Nanefwa the Connor. And then we have somebody special, Miss Cutie, Priscilla. Purity, yes, or Priscilla? Purity. Okay, you can check her out. Facebook, Purity Kofi, right?
Purity Silla. Yeah, I'm a Kofi. Yes, I think that's
and it. Then teacher Fifi is here. Chetrin. Mr. Smooth. Don't worry, you will understand the reason I'm telling you he's Mr. Smooth. Fifi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
See, I'm doing great. We're talking relationship and money. Let us know your thoughts on what we are discussing. This is Chelsea's Lounge. Now, let me start with Nanefwa.
Oh,
Oba,
yes, that.
can we have something like you see a gentleman, and then he goes like, "Sweetheart, I want us to have something going, but the thing is, I ain't got no job. I'm working actually. As a matter of fact, I picked Trotsky and all that. Will that be okay for you? There's no money. She need to try him.
Maybe I David maybe back to you.
Okay.
But then, why is the first of all, why are you not working? If you meet somebody that's not working, you have to know why the person is not working. Maybe the person is not getting the job, or the person doesn't go to work. They are two different things. So, if a man has a certificate, obviously he's going to work someday. But some people are lazy, they are not working for a reason. So, first of all, I would have to find out why the person is not working. I think that's important. But then, if you realize that the person has a potential, or there's a possibility that the person is going to...
Potential?
Yes.
Yes. I like the word potential. Silla, what are some of give me your top 3 things you look out for in a man before you decide to go get into a relationship with a person?
Chelsea put me at a tight corner.
Yeah, I know, right?
3, okay, I expect the man to be working.
Or should I make the top 5?
No, 3 is okay. That'll make it quick. The man should be working, and I'm from a Christian background, so I expect him to be a Christian, and he should have that vision that, okay, this is where I want to be. Even if I don't have anything now, let's say that I have a degree or I have a diploma, but I want to, let's say, get up, start my own company, start my own photo studio, start my own production team, something. You see that the
Pause. My app has frozen.
Hey, when the thing is going
That's when she started talking. I don't know why.
But you know, I like the conversation.
Yeah.
It's good. Sister is kind of laying back and holding back. Please go all out.
Okay. This is what you are saying.
Just
So I'll start the whole thing again.
okay,
Mugabe, the acrimony effect.
So as introduce Silas point again, let her come in. When I'm editing, I'll cut it from there.
Okay. Should we roll?
Three things. So
Okay, Silla, what are 3 things, your top 3 things that you look out for in a man before you say, okay, let's have a relationship going?
This is a tight corner you have.
We're already in a tight corner.
Yes, I can see it. So I want to see the man with a job. I mean, he should have some source of income. That should be one. He should be a Christian, and he should have a vision. He should have something on his mind that this is what I want to do. I think these basic 3 would be the.
Did you see how she arranged it? You're supposed to be having some level of income.
Yes, regular.
And then I first too.
Yes.
Regular income is first.
Regular
income is first.
I'm at a tight corner now. The 3 is
Being a Christian is second.
I'm surprised.
The second.
I'm
Right?
I'm actually surprised.
Yeah. Right. Income will always come.
Let me forgive you your top 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Money. The income. She already said it.
Yeah.
Income is first. A job is still money. Yeah, I only have one.
Fifi, give me your top 3.
With me,
Income.
what I look for
In a woman.
first of all, God fearing. Lady who is ready to support me. Then the third one is a vision. If you speak up.
Basically, you're talking about the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's some money in there. Because even the man is saying that someone who supports me.
That means the money aspect is important.
But,
Yes.
but I think support can be in different ways. The
You
person
can
is
explain what you mean by being supportive.
exactly, yes.
So you see, there's this saying that is like this saying which goes like, behind every successful man there's a woman.
There's a hard work.
Okay, so you want hardworking. She cooks for you. She irons your clothes and all that.
Bringing money.
Not cooking as such, but you know, I know the work I do.
Yeah.
So a lady who's ready to support what I do, a lady, apart from me teaching, I do other things. So if the lady understands this is what I do, she also, there will be sometimes she will even go and look for a job for me to do.
Yeah.
So someone who is ready, because I'm doing this work, I'm traveling to this side, she understands this is what my partner is doing, so I support. So I go out and work and I come back and it's late. She understands. She supports what I do. So with that, if you even go and look for a job for me, I can even go and do the work with you.
You know, we often hear gentlemen or men, some men go like, okay, she left me because I didn't have money. She left me because she didn't see the dream. She left me because she felt I couldn't, take her to certain places, buy her the expensive stuff. Is this what relationship nowadays has gotten to?
I think because of the advancement of technology, that's what relationship is actually doing. But that shouldn't be the case. That's why we are having this.
But of what essence would this is it if we're in a relationship and I want to look good.
You know,
I want to
Chelsea,
feel good.
as when we were little
And
girls,
you can't provide.
well,
What are you also providing?
Oh, at least I'm doing my best.
but Chelsea,
Yeah, so
when we were growing up, everybody expected or dreamed to be with responsible men, good men, who will not only say that, okay, take care of this, but who will put something on the table. Responsible. So if you get to that age and you're not finding that,
like a woman getting into her 30s and you're not married, people start asking you questions. Right? You're getting old, when are you getting married? Biblically, a man is supposed to take care of a woman. We all know that. So if you are not working and you're not able to take care of a woman, it's something. Because we have always known that a man is the man's duty to take care of the woman. Right? So a man must work, provide. A woman is to support.
exactly.
Do you think society and some parents have made this become a situation?
Oh, I will say yes. If you introduce a man to,
Because immediately you get a girlfriend and she's in the tertiary, you're paying school fees, you're paying hostel bills, you're taking her to lunch and dinner and all of that, and then she'll come with extras, which is normal. Now you have to have it at the back of your mind, and then she will demand, okay, every month you're supposed to be giving me this, you're supposed to be taking me shopping and all of that.
it's not the duty of a man to take care of a lady he's not married to.
Thank you.
When the man is madly in love with that particular person,
If the person wants to do it,
Fine.
but he's not under any obligation to take care of
That's
it.
it.
When he's not married to you.
I've always been saying this, like, you don't start what you can't finish. You're a guy, you have money, you want to spend on your lady. You see, you can spend, but you have to know how to do it, because you do this every time and it gets into the head of the lady. And at this point of the month, I need to get this, I need to get. But there's a situation where something comes up and you need to use your money to do something and it doesn't come. You see, it turns into a problem. So the thing is, in the Bible, the role of the woman is to be a helpmate. So the man is the head and the woman is the what? The neck. You need to support. But sometimes some guys push themselves into certain corners where they get stuck and they don't know how to take themselves out.
Because the girl is pretty. The competition is
happening now.
I understand that when some ladies are getting into relationship, they have their target.
Men also get into relationship with their target.
Yeah, but the thing is, first of all, when we asked the order of preference, the first thing was money.
Money is important.
You also said the first thing was money. Money is important. Yeah. But with the money, sometimes they see, what am I going to get? I watched a movie recently and it was like a guy, a driver, and the boss is a big man, different types of cars. So sometimes the boss travels a lot and the guy is good looking. So sometimes he dresses up and was driving in town with one of these big cars and she met a lady, and from what the guy said, the lady's target was, I want this guy to buy me a Land Cruiser.
Because the guy has been displaying.
So that was the target.
Right.
And that is what she wanted. So she even went to the extent of going to a native doctor to go and do to twist the mind. You see, so that was the target. This is what I want to get. And when that comes in, it becomes a problem.
So relationship nowadays has become, what am I getting from it?
Yes.
Everybody. It's not just women, it's men.
Yes, how? Yes.
Men are also going into a relationship because they want to get something from it.
Exactly.
What are we what are the men trying to get? Because I think if they are working.
So Chelsea, you are in a relationship with a guy. He wants to. He's been buying food from outside. Nobody washes his stuffs for him. His house is.
Don't go there.
His house is.
Don't go there.
So they want to get into a relationship.
Don't go there.
Get a woman. She'll be doing all those things for him. Cook for him. Do all that.
Why
And he sleep with.
But if you are getting money, you can't do what this is. What are you talking about?
What is the money for?
If you are getting the money, you should be able to do what duties.
Exactly.
In our subsequent production, we will be talking about, the slim line between you being a girlfriend and you being a wife. So watch out for that.
If you are being a girlfriend, I think it's not a responsibility of a man to take care of you. Pay your fee.
Exactly.
Give you monthly allowance. You don't
work for him. That's it.
So if you are getting all that, then you are being treated as a wife.
So you should
as well wash, clean, do all the other, do all the, you know what I'm talking about.
Because I'm getting money.
Yes. Because he's paying your fees.
He came for me. The competition was high.
You accepted
the highest bidder won.
No, Chelsea, you accepted it.
No,
you accepted it.
Then it's like you have put yourself on, I don't know,
auction.
The highest bidder.
Yes, for auction.
You're auctioning yourself. And it's not supposed to be like that.
I don't think you expect to be taken into a relationship and then placed somewhere there. Showcasing. No,
okay, fine.
Yeah.
I live in a different world.
I think that as we were saying that both partners come into the relationship to get something. But it will be unfair on the part of the woman to get a man doing all these things for you and then you wouldn't actually do anything. At least a man will eventually get tired. If I'm doing all these things for you and you are not doing anything, there's no man who would want to pay your fees, take care of you. Some even go to the extent of taking care of their parents and all that. And then at the end of the day, what are you also bringing to the table?
With that, is it the duty of a boyfriend to take care of the girlfriend's parents?
No even the girlfriend, not to talk of the parents.
Because of late you hear some men go like, okay, we went to a house and then the first question probably the father or the mother asks is, where do you work?
Oh, that one is important. Every parent would.
What car did he come with?
My grandmother especially will ask you, so the parents are trying to put you in a place that if they are not there, at least there is somebody responsible who is able to take care of you.
Exactly.
So mainly
it is these same parents who are pushing some of our young ladies.
They are trying to be in a
relationship with somebody who
is responsible. That is
not
what
necessarily
I
responsible.
think.
The fact that the person can give out a lot of money doesn't mean
they want to know what the person do. Most of the parents would ask, what is the person doing? Not necessarily the money the person is bringing. I'm telling you,
and I said regular income. So if the man is even a teacher or a carpenter or a plumber, at least there is money coming month to month. So if
Papa phone they
want that for their children, not pushing them
to Papa phone now. they want to know what the person is doing. Not
That one is
with the
important.
yes, that one they would want to know. But whether they don't want to know. They only care about the money coming. You understand? So
but can you, let's be very frank here, Tila, can you be in a relationship where the guy doesn't have anything, when he lives in a single room?
When you say
anything he lives in a single
no ambition,
you have some of that.
no
People have first
vision.
class and are still unemployed. The rate of unemployment is way too high. Like you know, this guy has nothing. He can't keep up with the kind of lifestyle that you live.
Chelsea, let me
He can't afford 3
see
square meals.
from these things
That's
that you
bad.
like specifications you've given right now. No lady will go in for that. I'm a guy. No lady will go in for that. Because I come, at least I have to know when sometimes ladies look at security.
Yes.
You see, they look at security. So if there's no security, how can I follow? Let's say the guy is going. The guy has to have a shadow. That's when the woman is behind. That shadow will cover
you, yeah.
And you are working without a shadow. No one will follow someone without security. So first of all, you don't do anything. And one other sad thing too is, you see, a lady who sees a vision in a guy will say, the guy has nothing, let me help. They'll get to a point of help, and obey help here, and the guy will get to a point, and the guy will even realize, this is not mine.
I think Muda posted a video today about a woman. I don't know if it's a woman. There's
this whole money thing.
She said a man doesn't have to tell her to be submissive. I don't really. Yeah, she said.
No, but that thing,
it's about how you carry yourself. The thing you should do to like that will make her be submissive.
She was actually
you don't
indicated that
necessarily
as a man, you're supposed to indicate your kinship, and through your kinship, I will know my role as a woman
to be submissive and all that.
And with that, when you come to that, one other thing like men are supposed to know is, you are the head. Like in the marriage or like let's say relationship thing, the man is the head and the woman is what? The help, like the helpmate.
The neck.
The neck, as I said.
Head, I'll use neck.
But one thing is, we should know that our headship is by knowledge.
And it's dependent on the neck.
Yes, it's by knowledge. It's not that because you are the head, you are supposed to dominate. Make a day, hey, you do. It's by knowledge. Because there are certain things your wife too can bring on board. What you are even saying is some kwaskra, you see. So the thing is, you are the head. But as you said, I'm not supposed to tell you to be submissive. It's something that you know. As you, the woman, knows that the man is supposed to be the head. The head will play certain role. But the woman's, you see, that is why the Bible makes it clear. This is what you are doing. This is what you are doing. So if you know your role, they are not supposed to. If you are a boss, your subordinates are supposed to what? And if they know the work they are supposed to do, you are not supposed to tell them. So with that, so coming back to what you are doing, what you are discussing, the thing is, if you are a guy and you don't have anything, no lady will come to you. At least you should have a vision. What step have you taken to fight that unemployment?
You are jobless, yes.
I once asked a gentleman,
trying?
please, what's your vision? The person was like, are you a witch? Why do you want to know my vision?
You asked the wrong gentleman.
And I was like, wow. I just asked a simple question. And the person is asking me if I am a witch. We are talking about relationship and money. You know, of late, we have a lot of people saying that relationships nowadays are quite expensive. And so far as they don't have money, they don't want to have anybody, be in a relationship with anybody because they don't have the money. What are some of the expenses that some men, make on their woman in a relationship?
School fees. School fees. Provisions, monthly allowance, as if they work for you. They do all that. Some even go to the extent of taking care of their parents. Hospital bills and provisions for the family, monthly allowance, and all that. Some people go to the extreme to do all these things.
Gas asa.
They say we should add gas.
Say gas as someone of the thing.
Gas asa. So men will come and carry it to go and fill it and come back.
Yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a man. With all these things ahead of you, would you ever want to be in a relationship?
Me being a man, I think that I will do these things because I can afford them. Because I have the money to do it. Not because that I feel this is my duty. It's not really my duty to take care of a lady I'm not married to. So if you are a woman and you see a man going extra mile to do all these things for you, I think you should be really appreciative. And also try to do something nice in exchange for the person.
As a man and looking at all the things available to you, okay, really I propose to this girl. This is the bill I'm going to get at the end of the month, and you know you can't afford it.
You know, with men, we look. As there are some ladies, beautiful ladies, the way they carry themselves about. If I'm here and I know my income, I will not bother myself to even come and you see. Because you know that Anya, you have better human hair or whatever.
Peruvian,
yeah.
Mongolian.
Yeah. And there will be a time of baby self. They will ask for credit, and the credit that they will even ask for, they don't use it to call.
Chelsy, I heard the latest thing is mobile money.
Momo, that's what they say. Momo.
So anything. And you know, you see a kind of lady, you know, like what does she do to be able to afford all these things or this kind of lifestyle? So when you are going inside, Misika and so I hear how much do I make that I am good. When it goes, then the extra, then it gives me sometimes some men won't say it, but pressure on them, so they are doing whatever to maintain that lady.
Do we blame the woman? A man will see an innocent girl with no Brazilian hair. The man will leave that girl and go and follow a slave queen. Men will always do that. Yes. And then you go and then they bring the troubles and you want to run.
Yes.
You see, they are, as you said, it's not all men.
Most of them.
But nowadays,
okay,
most of them.
But sometimes,
if you take people's phone and you go to their DMs,
you see.
You go and you see a lady. That lady,
you see, you have to pay for that.
You see,
you have to pay
and
for
that
that.
lady, you see, so sometimes, sometimes too, because they be a baby, but if there's the first step of the baby is not there, where would you get to?
Yeah, that brings me to my next question. Don't you guys think that it's because of how guys have treated women in the past? That's the reason why it looks like women are demanding. Yeah, they want to take everything that they can take.
Yeah,
probably leave the relationship
because they don't know when the guy will.
Yes,
it's over.
So I go with the. Say, I have a vision.
Because you realize within this man people's story, and you're like, okay, so this guy, after dating him for 6 years, I didn't get anything. I gave him my love, gave him affection, I was looking for him, I was treating him well, didn't ask him for money, didn't ask him for credit and all of that. Now he just dumped me just like that after so many sacrifices.
You know, men, they are.
So my next person, I'm taking everything
you can. Yes, that's a revenge on the wrong person.
Yes, mostly the right people are paying for the wrong people.
Exactly. So you have taken the bitterness, the pain, the anger on a different man who has not done anything to hurt you, which is not supposed to be so. So
that's my reality.
No, it's not supposed to be so, because you don't want to lose in this relationship. So everything that will make you comfortable, so that even when he leaves you, well, he left me, but I have iPhone, I got that. You use that to compensate yourself.
Yes. Because let's look at this. When you're in love, with somebody, okay, and you know this is it. You don't care
women, when we
whether
are
the person gives you money or not. But when the love is some way,
when we're women, we are really in love. They hardly ask for all these things. Because they are thinking that economy is saving for future.
Yeah.
And so they hardly ask for all these things. But we come with visions. When we come with visions and all that, saying that somebody who come from a better relationship. So coming, she feels that this is what I have to do
Yes.
and all that.
And that would not be love, Chelsea. That would be revenge. So, okay, hello, you love
But
me.
if
blah, blah,
revenge
blah,
is paying all the bills,
Okay.
all the time.
But one thing you need to put in your mind is you are going into that relationship with a particular mind. And that thing, if it's not good, you never good from it.
Let's be real. How many people are going into relationships these days because of love? Majority of them have reasons. Along the line, then maybe you start developing feelings for the person. But how many people are really going into relationship because of love? Some are lonely. Some want something. The men is either they want sex, they want somebody to be around them.
It's like
they want yes.
I want money.
And somebody is saying that
So it's
dating somebody who is married, what do you want from the person? Money. The person also wants sex from you. So while you are
don't even have money.
oh, then why are you dating the person?
This thing,
To date a married man who is broke.
but that's disaster.
Somebody was like,
My sense that's one.
one thing,
That isn't speed.
That is no.
let's hold on that thought. We're talking about relationships and money, okay?
one thing we should know is, right now the world
What Charlene is
system,
wrong.
the world
It's
system,
so wrong.
how the world is going
Yes,
now
yes.
is the cause of all this.
Hey.
You see, because the thing is,
The advancement is very sharp.
people are falling in love for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
And
Do you know
when they
that I
fall in
realize that
love,
people use even iPhones, and they don't even know that.
No, they don't. The mere fact that they have an iPhone.
Exactly. You see,
And it's like you have to buy me the latest iPhone. I want iPhone X, so I can just be on Snapchat and all of that.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you ask them, what do you do?
We Ghanaians or Africans, we judge how rich a person is by the car he drives and the kind of phone.
And
You know with car, but when the car, I just saw a video. Somebody was saying Banky W's Range Rover is too old, 2000 blah blah blah. How can you be? I don't understand. So we judge people by the kind of things they use.
See,
You understand?
But the main factor is,
The
right now people are there and they don't know who they are. They let other people determine the lifestyle they want to live.
Like, okay, Nanefa is my friend and she's rocking the latest attire. She's been going to Dubai, displaying it on her status and all. Charlie, I have to go to Dubai.
there is unnecessary competition.
You don't know what
And
I'm
that's-
going through to go.
And
to
that
Dubai.
thing, let's put
But I don't know,
everything
the one
aside.
there is.
It is. Let's put everything aside. It is witchcraft. Yes, because it's envy.
You don't know what the
See,
person is going
the
through.
thing
to
is,
get
you
there.
know,
But what does she have that I don't have?
eh,
What does she have that I don't have?
see, the grace you carry is different from the grace she carries. You know, let me tell you one thing.
It's
There's this
different.
thing. Listen, you and you carry a different grace. You carry a different grace. The thing that you can do that will work easily for you. When you
Somebody
go and try
can- yeah,
it, look
it
at
will-
when
it will better.
businesses come. Oh, let me put this makeup thing. You know Ghana here.
Oh, now
thing
every
will
lady
come.
is a makeup
You
artist.
see-
And
you see
every
that thing?
gentleman is a photographer.
There are some people.
Yeah.
There are some people who started.
Every lady is a makeup artist. Every gentleman is a photographer. Unless they bring their until they bring their product, the end product. Then
See, some people
They are
started
photographers.
and they are in the game. They are still in the game.
Yes.
You don't know what they went through. You don't know what they did. So listen, the grace that someone carries is different from the other grace. So don't say me who yefe, me who cry yefe say no. So how come we dating this guy and I'm not dating this guy? It's witchcraft. Because we need bread. Because envy.
There's too much of that in this.
The thing is,
To
you
waste
see,
too
and
much.
looking at people, there's this story. It was a message I was listening to, and it was Archbishop Blancamilla was saying like a couple, a young couple went into like that gated neighborhood. You see, without they have a lifestyle. So when they went there, every morning before they go to, like the couple go out, the man comes, opens the door.
For his wife.
When they get back from like wherever they went, when they come back, he opens the door. So from like people observed for some time, and they were saying, then the women started, young couple, they do this, and meanwhile they didn't know what was going on. So one day, a lady was curious and just went, said, we've observed you and we like the way you are. The way every morning you come, open the door for your wife to sit. When you come back, open. He said, oh, the door has a fault, but she can't open it. I'm the
You
only
have to
person.
open from outside.
You see that. You see, you don't know what he's doing. You see, so sometimes you see this person, things are going well. Not me, say me kwako try. You know, sometimes you see people go and so we cry or yeah, let me go and try. Then what you the response or what you get will be different. It will be worse. That's why you see when someone is doing something, you don't. Sometimes people get it wrong. So, I just say, this big man is doing this. Me cry that I don't have any money. Let me go and try. When you go and do that, you see. So sometimes it's that they look at people to like
Lived your life.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I see this gentleman. I think the guy has vision. He has a dream, which I think is gonna materialize. And when it materializes, boom,
Bang.
a pasca. Now I give this guy my all just to build, nurture his dream to become reality. The guy now, becomes a CEO probably of a company or starts his own thing. He has money. He now sees options. What do we do?
Options are same.
Other women.
Yeah.
He sees
What do
options
we
as-
do?
and-
What do
and-
you do with
Yeah,
the
what
woman?
do you do, as a woman? Because you see, you have to nurture his dream. You saw you didn't want to follow money. So you wanted to follow the fact that, okay, he's passionate about something. You want to help him. And finally you help the person. And it just, the person takes you like, okay, you were a sacrificial lamb. So let me just, give you some amount of money to settle you and then move on. Now I'm going to pick the person that is after my heart. The kind of woman that I want, I envisaged myself to be with.
First of all, me, from where I'm coming from, I'm not going to wait for all that. I'm not going to wait for you to actually do all these things. I don't know. This is some of the reasons why young ladies today don't want the baby.
Because
a
a
lot
lot of the
why.
ladies, not that they've not done all these things before, they've done everything before. But okay, when it comes to the person choosing a wife, that is where the person will be able to pinpoint that you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to keep home, you don't know how to probably do other stuff. But when it came to who helping who, that one they found it necessary to come to you.
As I said, I'm not going to do all that. But if I should find myself in a situation like that, knowing that I was good to you and all, I think I'm just going to walk away without taking anything.
It's unfortunate if that really happens, but
I don't think I should be paid off. I don't think I will.
And have you realized that the latest trend that some of the men will now go for independent women and then take as much as possible from them?
They wouldn't be working?
Oh, some of the men are not working.
Oh,
but
why
it
even
won't start in the first place.
A man that is
No, because the
working?
woman has money and all she needs is TLC, to know and care.
That's why the person takes it.
So many people
Another person will come with TLC.
it
You wanted TLC, you got it, and you got what you wanted.
all boils down to motives. Because I know when I go in, I'll get the money. That is the motive behind. Then the lady too, this guy too is coming. My motive is he'll give me what I want. So when those motives come, that is what
So relationship nowadays have moved from feelings to motives.
Yes. And the thing is, you see,
It's not good.
people are getting it wrong. Seriously,
People are
people are
getting into
getting it.
relationship for the wrong
Why?
reasons.
You see, Chelsea, sometimes you are with your group of ladies. Let's say you all completed senior high or university, and you see them riding in big cars and with good phones and all that, and you're like, these people are not even working. So you see that kind of life they are living. You want to get there because you don't want them to look at you like this and like, what happened to her?
Like I
Okay.
said.
I'm telling you. So when you see this, it puts pressure on you. So ladies these days are taking unnecessary pressures from our friends, our girlfriends.
But don't you think it's a choice?
You see, but
If Nalifwa is driving probably Toyota, what's the name of the car? You actually drive it. You know what?
I want a Porsche car.
You want
It's what Ferrari. It's
Yeah,
what
so
Ferrari.
if Nalifwa is driving
Ferrari.
a Ferrari and probably I'm working, If fine, Nanefa has it, she's happy. I have what I think I'm okay with.
Yes.
I should be okay with it.
How many women will
are
stay
okay with what they have?
exactly? No, they are not.
Yeah, I
are not.
believe so far as I work hard. I'm not lazy. Tables turn.
Yes,
It's not happening. People are not thinking about how
they are
hard
not
they are
waiting.
working.
They are not waiting.
They're
They are not
thinking
waiting
about
for this.
why somebody else is making it more than me, even though I think I'm putting in much effort than this person. That's
Exactly.
what they are thinking of. They're not thinking of why you are getting the money.
Exactly.
They're thinking of why you are making it better than them. Most of the ladies, I'm
Yes,
telling you today.
yes, and they will do everything to get to that level. I went for a program last week, and then once in the hotel, I saw that all the young girls who came there, iPhone, the big ones, and then they're all Snapchatting and then they're taking pictures of the hotel, and I'm like, what? And with the acrylic and long hair and
They are slaying.
yes, slay queens.
They get
So I was
numbers on
thinking,
Instagram. You have to.
I was thinking, what's these girls? So I noticed them. Then when I was leaving for my evening,
Did you know it's a job? Did you know it's a job now?
really?
Yeah. Slay queens profession.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, I asked a
so
little,
we
yeah,
got to
then-
the, we
I
got to
asked a
the,
little girl, what do you want to become? I want to become a slave queen.
oh Lord have mercy. Yeah. So Chelsea, I went to the reception, and then she couldn't even speak one full sentence of English correctly.
Slave queens don't need to speak English.
They just need to look good for the cameras.
The makeup, the nail extensions, the dresses, the phones they were using, the bags. And she couldn't even speak just one sentence of English correctly. Subject, verb, agreement, everything on. No.
But she's slaying and they're not. You can speak English. She's slaying. It's slaying. It's English paying the
men
bills.
who are patronizing.
Sure. It's about.
that's-
It's
that's-
right now.
that's
The ladies feel that it's about how you look.
Don't you think that's the wrong picture?
It
People
is.
Oh, that is it. That is it.
It is.
Mom, it's the men. Are they? I have a friend who is. I asked him what he's like attract him in the other sex. He said intelligence.
That's it.
That's the first thing
Please.
the man said. That, yeah.
If you are intelligent and you are ugly, the man.
No, the man said. No, that's what the man said. He said the first thing that attracts him is intelligence. And there are people that are married to ugly people.
But this is a choice.
Yes.
Yes.
Right now they are on first store.
Yeah.
So, so how many men these days will say that intelligence is the first thing you look for?
Feeding the eyes.
Big this thing and big this thing.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Big this thing and fair woman.
reason why-
Fair woman.
That's true.
Is that
That's
the reason why most of the women are
So,
going for
My friend will say that when you come to a yes,
enhancement?
It's
we
not
blame them.
necessary. It's not
and
necessary.
we blame them. Put a dark woman and a fair woman here. See how many. Just be frank.
Don't worry.
So my friend will say when you come to Accra, half caste from But we blame them.
It's a different
But we
ballgame
blame
altogether.
Yes.
the men.
Yes.
And one thing is, we are now in a world where the good things are seen as the bad, and the bad things are seen as. So if you are not doing the bad thing, they say, oh, why you are inferior. But that's why we said earlier on that they are falling in love for the wrong reasons. It's about time people going into a relationship should know themselves. If you know yourself, someone what do you call it, demanding for money or anything wouldn't be a problem, because there are some people that men found once I see what I want to see in you and you are also responding back, I can go to any extent. You see, a man can, there are some men who are married, they get to a point and I realize it, my wife, look at where I was and we've gotten to this. I will buy this for my wife. Let me buy this for my wife. Let me buy that one.
There are some men too. Their wife can take them to any extent. They won't buy it.
That is why it's individual.
Let's touch on
It's
this.
individual.
Let's not touch on this. Have you realized that? I don't know if you've had a chance of talking to a lot of the independent women who really have things going for themselves. Some men will go like, okay, now I think she's too independent, you know. I don't want. She probably won't ask me for anything. So if I don't take her, I might be disrespected.
You know, men.
But these are the same
men,
people saying that they want
ca-
women who are very
They
intelligent.
can't stand the fact that a woman earns more than they do. A lot of them. The mere fact that a woman is richer than him They feel that we women, sometimes we should blame the women too. When women become breadwinners in the house, most of them are bossy, disrespectful. Well, majority of them, the mere fact that I'm the breadwinner. So the mere fact that a man has losing the fact that he is the breadwinner, or he is no more the breadwinner, the woman feels I'm the breadwinner, so I am the boss. When a man, most of the men, when they are the breadwinners, tell do this. So when a woman is the breadwinner, that's what the person wants to do. So majority of the men, they wouldn't want to date a woman who is richer than them because they feel that they will be disrespected. Yeah, and the woman will be very bossy. We all know that most of the women they become very bossy.
When the older that changes.
Yes, it should not change. The woman can never take the place of a man. The man can never take the place of a woman. So differently. So if the woman begins to take the role and the responsibility of the man, then things begin to change. But I don't know if it's all women who want to be in that position and say, man do this, man drive the car, man do that.
You know, when that thing comes up, it gets into their head.
Yeah.
It wants the men to.
But you see, one thing is, a man, if your wife is earning more than you, you people are married, and the two is one.
Yeah.
So you should understand. Because I know women who earn more than their husband, but it's cannibal the Bashani Kunsa.
Yeah. But how many women are doing that? How many women are doing that?
That is the system now, the world system now.
How can we ever move our relationship to very normal with or without money?
When?
It can't be normal without money.
It's normal, it can be normal with money.
It can be normal with some small money.
With small money. But there should be money in it. There should be money.
Please, I beg.
There should.
It can be normal with
Percentage.
Oh, I think in normal relationship, courtship and all that, it shouldn't be that significant. But when you are married,
personally, I like good things.
But you don't want to go to Dubai?
No, I like good things.
You don't want to go
but
to
you
Dubai?
see, so far as I'm not married to you, I'm not demanding anything from you.
okay.
The fact that I like good things doesn't mean I'm supposed to be extorting from men.
Yeah.
I'm always saying that
I probably would have to, I want to work hard to get my good things. So if I can afford a diamond ring, not wedding ring though, a diamond bracelet or a gold bracelet, I know I bought it with my own money, not the fact that, and if my man has extra, hallelujah, I help him spend it.
money to spend, yeah, hallelujah.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
yeah.
Okay, so a very controversial question, but I'm going to throw it at them. I won't answer, but they will answer, and everybody will answer. Has any of you, if you are included, benefited like money from a partner?
Oh, I have.
You have?
Yes, I have. I don't see anything wrong with that. As I said, if the person, mostly yes, if the person can afford it. Sometimes you have, like as I said, though it's not the duty of the man to take care. No.
Or the person gave?
Oh, if I demand, it's not like I'm not demanding.
Demanding and asking.
If I ask you for something, I'm not saying that if you don't have it. I'm asking you because I know you have it and you can't.
You have checked the background.
So if I'm coming to you, I know
you have the capability.
Yes, I've labeled the diagrams and I know that.
You're not talking about 100 Ghana cedis, 200 Ghana cedis. No.
So I know where I'm coming from. So if I'm asking you, I know that you can afford it. It's not like I don't know.
What if you ask the person and the person tells you I can't afford it?
Because I know you can afford. That's why.
No, you know the person can afford it, but in this particular situation, the person tells you I can't afford it.
And I mean, I'm so woman to money.
That means you're trying to test the person.
Anyway, who's so woman to money? It's a different thing when you have me. I don't know about me, but if you can help somebody, help the person. That's what I'm saying. So it's different when the person is asking for too much. But if the person is asking for something you know you can't, I don't see
Happily and willingly help.
Yes, Sela, have you benefited money support from any partner?
Yes.
Even you.
Why are you saying you?
No, So like, I need a straightforward answer.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, because at first I had yes.
That means a lot. A lot. Yeah.
So she's trying to remember.
Yes.
Okay, and Fifi.
Yeah.
Even you having stuff to say,
No, you know.
you're not seeing the
No,
money.
I don't ask. I won't
It
ask
tells
for
you
money.
money plays like
See, it's boils down, like when the two of you understand yourself. We are in a relationship. I know what she does. She knows what I do. So there will be situations where I might not need money. Like I will not have money, and I need to do something. I remember, I don't know if I can share this. Some time back, I was talking to my mom. I needed to send some money to my mom, but at that moment I didn't have money on me. So I was telling her that she should just give me some time. And
Our wife.
Yes, heard it. And I don't know how she reacted to it. Like, it was like, she didn't like the situation where my mom has called and I don't have money. Because it was in the middle of the month, you know.
Oh, that time is wrong.
You see, so I was
Your
just
mother should
trying
be
to
checking
see,
her timetable. Asking either the beginning, last week.
you know, when they call and they talk plenty, you should know where they are going to. So she was at my end and I went to see her. So we were doing something and I heard this. Like sometimes we play and she puts her hand in my pocket. And like I know it's one of them. So when I got home, I was taking the key or something. When I like pulled it out, then money fell. So I was just wondering, how come? Then it just went. I went back and I realized that when she put her hand in my pocket, you know, I didn't ask for it.
But
so
she
knew that. So when it's like that,
it should be like that. They should know when we need something. We don't have to come and
question.
And they will say that we demand too much.
Another funny question. Another funny question. I know some of you throw shit on me for that. Okay. Are you supposed to be paying back money you borrowed from your partner?
When the relationship is over.
No, like
Pay
in
back.
a relationship.
I didn't borrow money from
Okay,
you. So what
can
am
I give
doing
you
back?
20k? So I saw that 1 or 2 business.
You know I won't pay back. I won't.
I don't think it's a bank where you go borrow the key.
No, but he's my
Trust enough.
partner.
No, partner as in boyfriend, girlfriend, or
Whichever way.
you know.
No, you don't have to.
See, sometimes this is how
You
it
don't have
goes.
to pay back.
It depends on the amount of money.
I'm talking about 20k.
Oh, but if the person can afford 20,
How will he want it back?
Why should I?
No.
You want it back? Should I pay back?
Let him do this. Let him do this properly.
Look at this.
Would you want to pay back a loan you asked from your partner?
Me.
What would be the terms
Yeah,
of
you
collecting the money from him? If he said that give me this money, I will pay you back, then that's it. But if he said give me the money, he knows you need the money for something, and that's it.
Okay, so
Because I'll pay back.
But listen, once you were taking the money and say, Mami Sikawi, I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back, you know. It's in your mind. So definitely you need to pay the money back. But give me this money. You see, that one, pay you
There's
back
no
is not
terms,
there.
no terms and conditions.
I'll pay you back when you
I'll
have
pay you
money.
back is a
What
term
do you
and
need
Wow.
the money for?
You guys have different view.
You won't pay back, please. This
No,
is real.
I pay back.
You don't pay back.
really?
We don't.
Then she doesn't pay back. Lend me borrow me any money. I'll pay back.
She won't pay back.
Oh, I do.
But why should you say you pay back?
No, because
You shouldn't. There shouldn't be any terms and conditions.
For instance, if you're having a business with a person, okay, and maybe you're running a boutique,
Okay.
and you need some money to just go get some stuff. At least, so far as you're making profit from the money, you're supposed to pay back, because you said it's a loan that you need to pay back. It's like you going for a loan from the bank. I want to pay back,
Not a
but you
bank.
see, most of the things, the interesting thing that happens to me, that anytime I pay back, I get it back.
So what you must see? The person doesn't need the money. Why are you paying back?
But you know,
But I think paying back also gives you some
Or you
sense
can
of
pay back
trust
in kind.
and respect and all that.
You can pay back in kind.
No.
I'm just-
I don't pay back.
But-
I pay back in the
It
cash.
depends on the amount of money and the person's situation. You you know that this money I took from this person, that I really have to pay back because the money is.
I don't care about the situation though. I'll pay back because I said
I can't take
you lend me
100 Ghana from my boyfriend and say I'll pay back. I won't pay.
No.
So to me, it depends on the amount of money I'm taking from the person.
All right.
Perhaps he doesn't even have, but he wants to
Yes,
take it from
yes. So
somebody.
if the person doesn't have the money and the person goes the extra mile to get it for you, then I think I have to pay.
We're
One other
talking
thing to-
relationship and then money, and this is Chelsea's Lounge. So we have some couple of minutes to just wrap up. We have a couple of minutes to just wrap up, and so I'd like to get my final views from my able panel members. I know they've been making you laugh wherever you're watching us from. Nanefa, also knows that.
Okay, I think relationship and money, you wouldn't say they go hand in hand, but they support each other.
They
So,
do.
well,
They go hand in hand.
okay, all right, that's it. Continue.
They go hand in hand. We women, we should realize that it's not a man's duty to take care of us in a relationship. So when a man does that, at least you should also have something to bring to the table to show you appreciate what the person.
You're responsible.
Yes. Shouldn't always depend on a man for everything. You should also make an effort. And sometimes you should also be able to give the person money. A little as it is. Oh, you understand? Something a little to prove.
Okay, it as Sela said, although so you can't say
Hey, shake it,
love
babe.
without money. There's supposed to be money. Because the money will drive.
You like chicken shack.
Okay. So like
My chicken is for chewing.
like she said, chicken is for chewing.
Let's chew.
We're about to chew. Muda, why are you coming into our recording? Chicken is for chewing. We're about to chew. But this is it. Relationship and money.
You see,
they go
I
hand
want
in
the
hand.
big one. You get
The beauty about it is that when you have enough money, both of you have enough money, contribute towards each other's development.
Yeah.
You spend, and you spend quality, not just anything. You spend quality. You do all the expensive trips and all, and it's always fun.
Happy birthday to
It looks
Muda.
like, the chicken is whetting my appetite, so I might not be talking much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching too. Muda, please, you are sorting out view. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Happy birthday.
This is Chelsea's
In
Lounge,
advance.
brought to you by
Yes.
Armando Joe Spray. I can now chew my chicken in peace.